This is the Harmar AL500 power lift. This power lift does not have a swing away, which I'll cover in a second. But this is a AL500. It'll hold most power wheelchairs that have 4 wheels or 6 wheels power chair. So when you work this lift, the best way to work this lift is through the switch over here on the side. So you do have 2 keys with the lift. You will have 2 keys. Put the key in, turn the key to the right, push the button down. When you're going down, make sure your straps are on the outside like this so you don't roll over them with your wheelchair. Drop the lift down. You will go down until this corner touches. This one will always touch first. You want this corner here. When that corner touches, where my foot is, you want to stop. Because if you keep going up, you're going to raise the car. We don't want to be raising the car. So as soon as it touches the ground, you can also push the platform out if you want to, just by pushing it that way. All right. So the next thing let me show you about this. There's no swing away on here. What that means, if I want to open this door right here, this door opens up this way. The lift is in the way. So this lift is without the swing away. So this would be for cars that have a trunk that opens straight up. Or if you have a vehicle, you don't use your back door, you can always use this lift without the swing away. This lift right here weighs 105 pounds without the swing away. With the swing away, if you had it on, it would weigh about 150 pounds. But anyway, so it's without the swing away. And if you want a swing away, and that's the lift you want, we have them also with a swing away. Just go back on the website, you'll see the swing away video also. So when I drive the chair on here, you can drive it yourself. I like to just let it go on its own power, like this. Right on the platform. So this chair has 6 wheels. We have a lot of airplanes over here. So you can tie the chair now or wait till you're up. I always wait till I'm up, but don't forget to tie it. So now I'm going to go up with the lift. When you go up with the lift, you should always run your car. Whenever we send you one of these lifts, we'll send you a harness, an electrical harness that goes from your battery back to the lift, and always use that harness. Do not go to your tail light. Do not go to your plug light because those wires are not big enough. The lift will work, but it'll overheat the motor and you'll burn the motor after a while. You need the big wires. That's why we send an electrical harness with this lift, every one of our lifts. You go right to the battery, right to your hitch, and that's the power you get. That's your power source. So always run your car when you lift, not when you go down. But now I'm not going to run the car on this one. Now when you go up, it has a little bit of a tilt this way, but when the lift is halfway up, it'll tilt back the opposite direction. Like you can see now. And that noise you hear right there, that's a perfect noise. That's that lift right here is practically brand new. That's your normal noise for your motor. So now these straps right here, you have 4 straps. Okay? They don't come out. You have to push the red handle down, then they come out. Then if you let the red handle go, you have plenty of loose. So you can let it out and then push the red handle, and you can give it 1 crank. So you don't want it too tight. Okay? Pull it out, hook it up. Give it 1 crank all the way around. This chair has what's called anchor points. So you have 4 metal corners you can tie your chair to. If your power chair does not have any anchor points, you can always go to the arms right here, or you can get a special bar that goes under the seat, or you can figure out a way where these straps will hold your chair together. So now we've got the 4 straps on the lift. You're ready to go. This lift has a 350-pound lifting capability. This chair right here weighs about probably 270 pounds. but there's some chairs that weigh up to 400 pounds. But this lift only has a 350 pound, which will probably lift 98% of all power chairs out there. And this is a 6-wheel power chair, and you can see how it fits perfect on the platform. Another thing about this lift, if you watch this over here, this lift also, this AL500 lift, all Harmar lift have a backup. There's a little plastic cap on the top. You can see the cap, and I can put my finger in here. You can crank this lift with a 3/8 socket. You can crank it manually. So if this lift ever stopped on you, which it should never, but there's always a backup crank here. Make sure the key is always off. Even if the lift is broken down, you can crank it manually. The crank does not come with it because you can use your own ratchet set. But you'll see, if you look in there, you'll see your port there. Just the little plastic cap. If you don't have the plastic cap, just put a piece of tape over the hole. The whole thing is waterproof anyway. So this is the AL500. So, and the chair is on the lift now. I'm going to bring the chair down. So I'm going to pull the straps. Again, I'm going to make the strap go on the outside. Push the button in. Release the strap. If this lift does not work for you because you only have one hand, you can't use two hands like I'm using this to push and this to pull, you really need two hands. We have several other lifts. Go back to our video. We have several other lifts where they have the same platform, but you would not be using strap. You would be using an arm that goes over the seat. Just go back and watch the video. But this is the most popular one for people that can use two hands. So now I'm going to drop the chair down. You don't have to run the vehicle when you drop the chair down, only when you raise it up. You can go forward or you can go reverse. I always like to go reverse. I always like my chair right here on this side of Mason. I'm going to be working the switch here. Now, when you go back up with the lift, if you come over here and you watch this, this elbow right here. Now the reason the platform has this type of tilt when you come back up or when you reach a certain point, there's a wheel over here under here. Let me move this cable out of the way so we can see. There's a wheel there. When that wheel right here goes behind this shaft right here, you'll see it right now. Watch. It'll bring the tilt back up. Watch right there. See how the tilt is coming back? And when your chair is on the lift, when you have weight on the lift, and I know I'm being a little technical here, but when the chair is on the lift, I'm going to put my foot on here like I'm the chair. Well, actually I'm going to stand on here. This wheel right here will go in front of this elbow. Watch. You see how it came from under to the front and the springs are pulled? You see how easy that was? That's the way it should be all the time. If it jams, it doesn't go around like that when you have the chair. You need to clean your elbow right here and put some WD-9. Now, when you don't have the chair on here, when you don't have any weight, the wheel will not go in front. It'll stay behind the elbow, and watch what happens. Your platform tilts automatically. When you hear that noise, you're at the top. So this is the AL500 lift by Harmar, one of the best lifts on the market. It has a 350-pound weight capability, and we have them here all the time in practically new condition. If you also need some, if you're buying this from out of state, there is a license plate holder here, right here to put your license plate. But when the lift is up, you can't see it, and if the chair is on the lift, you can't see it. If you need an extended license plate where the license plate will be here, we have those here. They're extra, but we have those here. If you're in a state where they require you having a license plate, we have those over here. So just let us know. So this is the AL500, one of the most popular lifts that Harmar has ever made, and it's ready to go.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.